guys, it's Mel here from LW Scrapping. I'm about to do a layout for you guys today. I'm going to do another creative team layout for Scrapbook Fantasies because I am a little bit behind everyone else because I was sick in June and I had quite a bit of time off. So, I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do here. I'm a little unorganised today. Green. Actually, I'm going to keep this pretty clean. Right, where's my black? My black. I'm just going to, we'll stay on, go around the edge in black. Just to make it stand out, just that little bit. I thought today it might be, you know, the KISS technique, keep it simple, stupid. Well, for me, anyway. Because I really getting low on the product and just sometimes I think that maybe I do a little bit too much mixed media and people want to see something fairly easy and simple. So I thought today that's what I would do. I don't want to do the inside of that. It doesn't really matter as long as the outside's done. I had this small piece of vellum left in there, so I thought, you know what, it looked really good like sitting on this blue, so that's what I decided. I thought I'll use that bit up. Right. One thing I didn't do, which was going to be like this. Right. So first of all, we'll get that side on. Take the double-sided tape off. And I'll go like that. Right. So 1, 2. Can't get my fingers to work. It's been very cold down here in Tasmania, and do you think I can get my fingers to work today? Is that the same amount? It's more, isn't it? Just need, oh, well. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. But it's definitely too much. Oh, I know what I'll do. Look, let's not try and take it off. Let's just snip a bit off. Like so, and I'll ink it. I don't know if that's just my eyes or what, but it'll do. I'm not going to be very fussy today. I've decided I'm just going to go with the flow. Make sure I like it though, because layout. Oh, come on, fingers. I know you don't like me today, but seriously. We had really bad weather yesterday, and we had power out last night. So we really copped it. And I had to go shopping in the wind yesterday morning, and my mum and my family know I'm not a shopper. If I can avoid going into town at all costs, I do. I hate going in to have to shop. Like, I don't mind taking Danita in and letting her look around to spend her money, but I hate having to go in and look around for me, for things that I need. Or, you know, Darren's not so bad. I know what to get here. I just go in and go straight for it. But for me, I hate it with passion. So, and I had to do, you know, birthday shopping for my daughter. she will be, I can't believe this, you guys, she's going to be 16 in a week and a half. I'm really starting to feel my age. My age that my mother keeps reminding me that I will be this year. I'm sure she gets a kick out of it. Let's just go. Now, I've put the double-sided tape where you're not going to be able to see it. Well, I hope you can't anyway. Right, so let's just turn this over. I've done that a bit wrong. Hang on a minute. Doesn't matter if that rips because it's going to be under paper. Come on. Right, so I'm going over here. Roughly, right? Right. And then we're going to go on with, not a piece of foam. We're going to go on with this. Like so. Now I won't stick that side down just this second. I'll go over here. I didn't want something that was, I didn't want this to be centered in the middle. I wanted it to be over that way. I just thought I'd be different. I'm big different, you guys. You know us Aussies and Tassies, we like to be different. Right, let's eyeball it. Too much out, I think. Right, that's it. It's going on. It's actually going here. We'll go around this a little in a bit of black. Just the tops of bits. I don't know that that's even doing anything. Not really, but it'll do. Captured today. I took this photo. It was in summer, and it was in front of the. I have a beautiful, huge golden ash tree, and it's one of my pride and joys because I grew it from a little tree. It's taken 20 odd years to get to that point. I grew it specifically so that, you know, in the middle of the yard we would have shade that in summer you could go and sit under. And it's got to the point where last year my husband was able to take quite a bit of the lower limbs off and we could actually sit under it. So it's taken 20 odd years for it to grow properly, to be able to have that, you know, mass at the top to give you shade, but take off underneath so you could actually sit under there in a chair. So that's what we did last year, and we'll be doing it again this year, I can guarantee you. Right, so we're going to go like that. This is just going down with double-sided tape. Right, same with this. I'm just going to go across the bottom. Today, I thought I might pop the little banner. I might just nick it off. You know what? I'm just going to nick them. I'm just going to go like this. And go like that. And I will be a very happy woman. We will stick that down. And I am so very looking forward to summer again this year. Next month is spring, which the weather can go either way. Although I have to say December, I mean, last year we had up on the mountains, we had snow in December. So, I mean, who knows what it could do this year. Alright, I'm just going to go up here and just, like I had. Yeah, like that. I've got orange and yellow. I think I'll go with these flowers. Let's have a look here. We got yellows. Just go up here like so. I need some more. I think that some little yellow ones. I'll turn them all over to find them. Look at that. I'll stick a little froggy in here. So I might stick the ice cream and the froggy. Froggy can peep out. Look at that. Now we need some more of those ones. Okay. Yellow orange. That's enough for up there. And I think we might just pop like that little birdie up there. Now I've got out some cameras. Let's go like that. Okay, let's just pack these up. I was going to put watermelons on there, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to keep it nice and flowery. And then put some splatters on. Oh, please, fingers. I get arthritis in my knuckles. And it gets quite bad at times. And they swell up so much I can't get my rings on. And because of the cold. And last night we honestly thought it was going to actually snow where we lived. And that never, well, it's only ever happened once in our lifetime. Here in 2019. And because we had like wild wind, we had rain, and of course the ground is already so saturated that trees were falling down without the wind. And people, you know, quite often will say, how does that happen? Well, it does. Only just take some slight little it's gonna tear. Oh, that's right, I can go there like that. Only takes, you know, another branch to accidentally hit another one, and because the ground is so wet, they just come toppling down. So on my way home from getting my daughter yesterday afternoon, I had a couple of things to go into town and do, and it was blowing a gale when I left here. And I said to my daughter, you know what, we might have a really early tea tonight, and we might just go and get Hungry Jack's. And those of you who live in America, that our Hungry Jack's is your Burger King. And She said, oh, okay, well, only if we can afford it. You know, she's quite good that way. And I said, you know what, we don't get takeout very often. And I'm doing it as a precautionary measure. And as we got, you know, to the turn off to come down to where we live, up on the highway, the fire brigade were everywhere. And here you could see a tree. So here's the power pole, and the tree had come down this way, and it was just leaning on the actual wires. So they were waiting for the power company to come and turn the power off so that they could get it down. And that was quite, you know, so I said to Danina, look, text your father and see if we've got power. And anyway, he didn't text back. It was ages, you know. Danina said, oh, we mustn't have power or something. And anyway, when we got home, and we did have power, and my husband goes, it's only just come on. He said it flicked on and off 3 times. He said I only just got the heat pump off in time, because the last time that happened, it absolutely wrecked the motor of our heat pump. And, you know, when this happens in winter, the heat pump is your heating. And he said, and I didn't want that wrecked so that we had no heat. And I've got little camp, because we're double storied, we've got vents coming from upstairs to downstairs that we put in so that heat could get upstairs easier. So I've got these little camp lights, and we've got them situated, one hanging in the kitchen off the light in the kitchen, 2 up the hall, 1 in the lounge room. And so when the power goes off, you know, my husband just gets a chair and turns them on. They only take 1 battery, and they last all night. They will go literally all night to the next day on 1 battery, like if you leave them on constantly. So we stuck them on real quick, and I said, so when I got home, and he said, it's only just come on, and I told him what we saw, and he goes, oh, well, it'll go off after when they go to fix it. And I said, well, I've come prepared. We're having tea early. And he goes, I was nearly going to text you and say, can you get something for tea, just in case? Right, well, I read your mind. Right. What could we put a bit of well, let's put a bit of watermelon in there. Brings a bit of that red in then. So yes, it was quite a, I can go like that. Okay, so that's those. I've got a little tag that actually popped out with stuff, and I thought, you know what, let's just get it on there. It can hang out over here somewhere, surely. Right, there we go. Now, I think I will, I wanted to do the blue splatters. Let's do dark blue around and let's do orange in the middle. Now let's do sparkly in the middle of the flowers. Change my mind like the wind. I'll put a sparkly centre in the middle of my flowers. I'll tell you what this Nouveau drop is. It is silver moon dust, and it's crystal drops, I think they're called. Right, that's in the middle of my flowers. Now around my clusters, I'm just going to go like this. I'm just going to, now up here, I've got to do this without just do 2 up here on that one. I'll go 3 on this one. Alright, now what we will do is flick underneath. Oh, that went beautiful. That went like splatters. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Let's go with our nail. Like that. That flew back. Right. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. Let's see if I can cover my silly face up without going on any Nuvo drops at all. Right. I should have put the thongs on there because no doubt I was wearing my thongs. Okay. Something like that. And I'm actually quite happy with how that has turned out. So we can pop our other watermelons and thongs away. And there's an outside just next to the tree or slightly under the tree photo. We start using the Sunny Days collection. And it looks pretty good actually. Quite surprised myself that I didn't need a beach themed photo. Quite like that. Looks quite good. Okay, so if you think you might like to have got something like this, by all means press pause, take a screenshot. Really look at your scraps of what you got left. And see what you just stick them on the page, or not stick them, but sit them on the page without ink all over you, and play around with them and see what you can make with your scraps. So this whole piece I had left over. I cut these 2 bits off another bit of scrap. This, as I said, was a 3-inch, and I cut it 1 to 1.5 each piece to put either side. There's a full sheet of pattern paper. Pop it on top. Pick out a title, whether you use something like this or letters. Make 3 clusters, make 2 clusters. I probably didn't even need this up here. And a few splatters, some, you know, you might not have Nuvo drops, you might have enamel dots or crystals or rhinestones. They all do the same thing. They look pretty good. And there you go. There's a layout for you. Now, I need to tell you guys that, you know, if you do like this, if you give me a thumbs up, that'd be really appreciated. Thank you. Down below in the description box, I will have Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook group. Come on over and have some fun with us. I'll pop their YouTube channels down because every Friday and Monday night, Alicia and her daughter Naomi Jon do lives to show you how to use their products and how they use their products. It is all designed by them. It is nearly all done, all made in store, except for the actual pattern papers. That's actually printed at a printery up in Queensland. So it's all Australian made. And they are beautiful. It's brilliant quality paper. And, you know, half this is fussy cut off one sheet. Like, I mean, I have to say, I had a few extra pieces of this Sunny Days collection because I'd bought it and then got it for the creative team to create with. So I got a little bit extra in the embellishment part because I already had some that I hadn't used yet. So, and they ship internationally. They are very lovely and easy to get along with. And you only have to let them know if you've got a question and they will answer it for you, no worries whatsoever. And here's just something simple that I come up with today. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. Stay safe, happy scrapping. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing today. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.